60 Pittsburgh. Ain't no such thing as a look. Hey, Haywood. Mike 51, Mike 51. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Go, Mike 51, Mike 51.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Locke now on 1st down. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Ready, set, look at me. Door.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Set. Entry Gator. Back. X3. 218. Jump. 24 is the mic. Let him know. 24 is the mic. Let's go.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And that will be incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line.
Tight dog.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 43 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 31.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Hey, 43. Defense wins championships, baby. 43 is the mic, boy. 43.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. No spacing.
Here we go. 43 is the mic. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Leo. Shoot.
Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing him further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Go out.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, stand up. Go.
They're going with Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Let's get off the field.
Hey, lock it.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
Hey. Mike 51. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm down.
Now to the air. Lock. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards. Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
51's the mic.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Bravo.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Kenny Clark able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. And McManus able to put it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams, an 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. Now Jones. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Middle.
The give is to Jones. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Like 20. These two.
Tighten up. Check 37.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Ready? Like 20. Show that bench release and go. Hey, wahoo!
43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check. 43. Rip right. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Hey!
Here we go. Motion.
Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Here's Locke to throw. He's going to take a shot right away. And caught by Sanders. Touchdown, Broncos. Emmanuel Sanders, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Extra point from McManus is good. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Roethlisberger will throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Let's go, fellas.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. I'm here all day. Double bump. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Here it comes.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Caught on the right side by Adams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger throwing right, and that's complete. Roethlisberger now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
50.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43. I'm coming.
Hey, orbit.
43 is the mic, boy. 43.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Now, a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Watch 80. He likes to get those jumps. These two. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Mike's 43.
Hey. High 7.
43 is the Mike, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And now they're not going to get the kickoff in time. And that will make this a more difficult prospect. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Echo.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. A desperation heave for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Yeah.
What we got? 24 is the mic. That's right.
Play action. Now it's locked. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Snickers, now spin. Like 80.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Hey, check. Quarter.
Motion out of the backfield. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
Cross.
Alert 3.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That! 230. Hey, alert.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
No spacing. Alert.
Mike 43.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out in the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. This is Samuels. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
At the 48-yard line.
Middle.
That's mine. I got him. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. I'm coming.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The Packers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9.
43's the mic. Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. A good pickup there, 21 yards. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Here we go, here we go. Black 5.
Man left. Alert.
Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Alert.
Shit. Watch the shit.
They'll try again with Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
On the double.
51, Mike 51. Here we go. Check 26, check 26. Check. Bam. 10, under 10.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
On 2nd and 12, Locke. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Here's Roethlisberger. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Letting one go. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Crosby with the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Jim. Hey, box drop. 51. Look at me, zipper.
It's our time. 51 to Mike.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Denver. 63 yards.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off And coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Go.
A big spot now for the rookie lock. Here's Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsey, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Like 20.
Watch the run. 43 is the mic. 43 is the mic. Let's
44.
It's going to be a long day.
Black is run.
On 1st down, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be incomplete. Now, the intended receiver out of the backfield was Jalen Samuels. And it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Adams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Snickers, got to spin. No go. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 22.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap, came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
50.
Mike's 43. Mike's 43.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Packers on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Watch the slant. Check nickel.
Snickers, 66. These two.
Hold. Hey, Mike 50.
8.
65. 65.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Stop.
To throw again is Roethlisberger. Finding Bourne here over the middle. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine.
Five.
You're all mine.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
Here we go.
I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Weapon. Quarter. Hey. Smooth.
Roethlisberger. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All day.
Alert.
Any day. 50's the mic. 50's the mic.
They gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, check one.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And this is incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point fourth-quarter lead. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Touchdown, Packers! Deontay Johnson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Lock now on first down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Lock to throw on second down. Screen pass to Lindsey. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a third down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
Throwing his lock on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That sack came from the corner. On the corner blitz, it was Josh Jackson. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Clock gonna go on 4th down. Out left side here to Bryant. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Elsewhere, they're into the 4th at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. And the Falcons have opened up the lead there to a couple of scores. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Single. Whirl! Look, hey! Tight on this side, boy. Tight on the left. Tight on the left. Move. At 58 is a mic.
Roethlisberger to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Check. Lucky. Shit. Hatchet. Alert. Check the backer.
Topper. No spacing.
I got it.
A give to Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll go again to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Crosby puts it through, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden, they're down.
18 Gator. Hey, Delta.
51.
Hey.
Switch.
Mike 51. Mike 51.
Look, screen. Lock to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
And the Broncos first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10.
Go. Don't get nervous. Mike 50, Mike 50. Look at me. Go. Fight.
Back to throw. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
You. Now. Mike's 50. Leo. Get it.
To throw his lock. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger, escaping the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Watch the pass. Whip. Watch the whip.
Roethlisberger going to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. Chris Harris on the coverage.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8.
77.
Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with 2 guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
Yeah, I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. The will, as well as some really nice touch on the ball that was thrown.
And some talent, too. Again, it's Roethlisberger. That's caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were